Most people have no idea what's about to hit them. You've heard about solar eclipses, but not like this. Everyone thinks a partial eclipse is nothing major, just a shadow, a brief moment where the sun looks a little different. But spiritually, it's a whole different story. This solar eclipse on March 29th is one of the most underestimated energetic shifts of the year. And the truth is, nobody is prepared for what's about to take place. Most people are just going about their lives, completely unaware of what's around the corner. Something about this one is strange. It's not behaving like other eclipses. The energy around it is unpredictable, erratic, and if you don't know what's coming, it can catch you completely off guard. It's crucial for you to be aware of the effects this eclipse will have on you, especially if you're spiritually attuned. And if your emotions have been flipping like a switch lately, peaceful one moment, anxious the next, keep watching, because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now. I'll explain everything later, so stick around. But first, we need to talk about something even weirder, because this eclipse, it's not here yet, but it's already starting to affect us in ways you can't imagine. Something feels unnatural, and it's only going to get stronger. You might have already noticed it. Some moments stretch out like hours, while others slip through your fingers in an instant. You check the clock, and suddenly, you're missing 20 minutes. Conversations feel like déjà vu, like you've already lived them before. That's because this eclipse isn't just affecting the sky, it's bending perception itself. This is what's known as the eclipse distortion effect, a strange, almost dreamlike state that happens in the days leading up to an eclipse. But that's only the surface of it. These are just the most common effects. There's more to it. But here's the thing. The actual day of the eclipse, that's when it peaks. And what happens during those hours? Let's just say some people start seeing things they can't explain. Suddenly, you just can't be around people, even the ones you like. Some of us are already starting to feel this, and the eclipse isn't here yet. You don't even notice it at first. Plans start to feel heavy. You let calls go to voicemail. Texts sit unanswered. Even being around your closest friends? Exhausting. At first you might think it's just you. Maybe you're feeling lazy, maybe you just need some space. But this isn't random. Something deep inside you is pulling away. You're not sad. You're not angry. You just can't handle the noise. The energy leading up to this eclipse is forcing a spiritual quarantine. Your soul is being pulled back, away from distractions, away from unnecessary conversations, because something inside you is being rewritten. But the moment this eclipse really hits, you'll definitely feel it. Think of it like an update for your spirit, your inner soul shifting, upgrading, and during this process, you can't afford interference. That's why you're avoiding people without even realizing it. This is protection. You might not feel like yourself right now. That's okay. This isn't depression. This isn't loneliness. This is the quiet before something big. You're going to wake up feeling empty. Right after the eclipse, there will be a silence. Not just around you, but inside you. It will feel like the world itself has exhaled. The buildup, the tension, the buzzing energy, gone. And in its place, a strange stillness. Some will feel drained. Some will feel like they're floating through their day in a haze. Some will even feel moody, irritated for no reason. This is what's known as the spiritual hangover. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they're about to go through a reset. The eclipse isn't just going to shift the sky, it's going to shift you. And after that, your system will be trying to catch up. Don't fight it. This is temporary. You're not losing motivation. You're not falling behind. You're recalibrating. If you push too hard during this time frame, if you force productivity, force clarity, force action, you'll just burn yourself out. This is a cosmic pause before the next phase kicks in, because once this energy settles, the real transformation will begin. Something inside you is waking up, and it doesn't want to be ignored. This eclipse won't be just a cosmic event, it'll be a mirror. And what's going to be staring back at you might not be the version of yourself you like to see. Most people think the shadow self is just old habits, negative emotions, or past wounds resurfacing. But this time, it's going to be different. It's not just your past that's going to knock at your door. It's the parts of you that have been running in the background, controlling your reactions, your thoughts, your choices, without you even realizing it. The defensive responses you might give before your brain even catches up. The strange sting of envy in a moment that should feel joyful. The quiet urge to pull away or sabotage something good, just because deep down it doesn't feel familiar enough to trust. It might sneak in through your tone, your thoughts, your behavior, and when it hits, it could leave you wondering, why am I acting like this? This isn't me. But it is. It's a version of you that has never been fully acknowledged. This eclipse will be forcing a confrontation, not to punish you, but to pull you back into wholeness, to expose the unconscious patterns so they won't be able to control you anymore. Because what you bury doesn't disappear. It grows stronger in the dark. And here's the part most people miss. Your shadow side doesn't just hold pain. It holds potential. The instincts you muted, the strength you rejected, the fire you were told was too much. So if you start to feel triggered, restless, or even a little out of control, don't run. Listen, this isn't an attack. It's an invitation. Because the moment you stop fighting your shadow, it stops fighting you. And that's when something even stranger is going to start to happen. During the day of the eclipse, time will feel strange. You'll check the clock, then check it again, and something won't add up. Hours might disappear. Minutes could stretch endlessly. You'll swear something just happened yesterday, but somehow it was a week ago. Or you'll vividly remember a conversation, only to realize it never actually happened. At least, not here. It's not just forgetfulness. It's not distraction. Time itself is bending, and you're going to start feeling the folds. You'll move through your day with a strange sense that events are stacking on top of each other, like multiple versions of the same moment are trying to exist all at once. It might feel like you're slipping between layers of reality, catching glimpses of other outcomes, other decisions, other timelines brushing against your current one. And the strangest part? It all might feel familiar, like you've seen it before, in a dream, in a flash of intuition, in that unshakable feeling that you've already lived this exact moment. You might say something and immediately feel like you're echoing yourself from another place. Your surroundings may feel just a little too quiet or a little too loud. It's disorienting, but it's also revealing. Because this eclipse isn't just going to stir your consciousness, it's going to start untangling the illusion of linear time. The veil between past, present, and future will thin. And you're not just witnessing it, you're living it. Each ripple in your perception is an invitation to notice how much more there is than what we've been taught to believe. This won't be just a strange phase. This will be your timeline realigning, merging, rewriting. Fate and free will are intersecting, and in that collision, you're being given a rare chance to choose differently, to shift, to step into the version of your life that has been quietly waiting for this very moment. So if everything starts to feel out of sync, maybe that's exactly the point. You never lost your abilities. You just stopped listening. Something strange is about to happen. You're going to start sensing things before they happen. Not just little coincidences, full-on moments of knowing. You'll reach for your phone just before it rings. A thought will flash through your mind, and moments later, it will unfold in front of you. Conversations will feel scripted, like you already heard them in a dream. At first, you might brush it off. A lucky guess, maybe. But the more it happens, the more undeniable it becomes. Your inner senses are waking up. And it's not just about predicting things. It's a shift in perception. People's emotions will feel louder, like they're spilling into the air before they even speak. Certain places might suddenly feel charged, as if they're holding invisible memories. Even your own body may start reacting in ways you don't understand. Tingling sensations, warmth in your palms, pressure between your eyebrows. This isn't new. This is ancient. These abilities have always been part of you, buried under years of conditioning, doubt, and distraction. The eclipse is stripping those layers away, one by one, forcing you to hear what you once silenced. You're not gaining powers, you're remembering them. And the remembering doesn't come gently. It's subtle, but undeniable. You'll notice it in moments of stillness, in passing thoughts that land too perfectly, in dreams that echo long after you wake up. You'll feel more connected and more exposed at the same time. It's like the world around you is suddenly speaking a language you forgot you once knew, and now you're fluently understanding it without trying. And here's where it gets even stranger. This won't feel supernatural. It will feel natural. So natural that you'll wonder how you ever ignored it. Like slipping back into a rhythm you never truly forgot. But this also means your awareness will sharpen. You'll start seeing the truth behind people's words, feeling energy shifts before they happen, picking up on things that others are completely oblivious to. And that's where the real test begins. Remember when I said if your emotions have been all over the place lately, there's one specific reason? Well, this is the reason. Something inside you is stirring. You can feel it. Maybe you've noticed it already, how your emotions seem to come out of nowhere, flooding your mind, then disappearing as if they were never there. One moment, a strange calmness washes over you, like you've figured something out. The next, an uneasiness creeps in, an old fear resurfacing from deep within. And then, just as quickly as it came, it's gone. It feels unnatural, almost like your feelings don't belong to you. But this isn't random. This isn't just another emotional phase. This is your soul being wrung out, drop by drop. The eclipse is squeezing out everything that has been buried inside you for too long, and it's doing it fast. Every suppressed feeling, every unresolved wound, every memory that never quite healed, it's all being shaken loose. You might not even recognize where some of it is coming from. You'll just feel it. A sudden wave of sadness that makes no sense. A deep frustration bubbling under the surface, looking for something, anything, to attach itself to. A strange joy, almost like nostalgia, hitting you at the most unexpected moments. This isn't mood swings. This isn't instability. This is karmic clearing on fast forward. The energy you've carried for years, maybe even lifetimes, is being forced to the surface. And because it's happening so quickly, your mind can't process it fast enough. That's why 1 second you feel heavy, and the next, it's like nothing ever happened. The day of the eclipse won't be a normal day, and the opportunity you've been waiting for will know it too. When the eclipse hits, something will shift, not just in the sky, in the energy around you. The air will feel loaded. The world will seem paused. Time itself might feel like it's holding its breath. And in that suspended moment, something will start moving toward you. You may not see it yet, but something, A conversation, a message, a decision, an opportunity will begin its approach. It won't knock twice. Will you answer when it comes? Or will you let the moment slip by, not knowing it was the moment everything could have changed? If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.